Hello, I'm Dan Rizzo, and I'm a candidate for Councilor at Large. First, let me say thank you to Revere TV and their staff for allowing us this opportunity to provide a candidate statement, and to also thank you, the voters, for tuning in. Now more than ever before, the City of Revere needs leaders and representatives in local government that puts neighborhoods before developers and people before politics. Major decisions will need to be made relative to the cost of the construction of a new high school, a centralized citywide middle school, and the construction of a new regional vocational school, all of which could cost upwards of nearly $500 million, a portion of which the City of Revere residents will have to pay for over a 20-year period. I have made these types of decisions before. In addition to the many financial decisions that will need to be made, I strongly believe that I can help deal with our significant and growing traffic congestion problems, aging infrastructure, public safety, and real estate tax equity issues. It's no secret that Revere has grown exponentially over the last several years. And while some of your public officials in government today refer to this as a good thing, it can only be considered a good thing if it's well thought out. Just talk to people across the city. Many are frustrated over a lack of consideration for existing residents when major projects have been considered and constructed. Residents in the Point of Pines have said that at times it can take over 30 minutes just to get to Broadway. Our neighbors in Beachmont have complained of such heavy traffic at times that they will grocery shop in Winthrop just to avoid having to travel through Donnelly Square to the Stop and Shop at Suffolk Downs. And these additional vehicles that come with the thousands of additional housing units that we've seen built aren't just bad for the traffic headache that results from it. It is a cause for higher auto insurance premiums and directly linked to increases in bodily injury for motorists and pedestrians alike. And not to fan the flames, but speaking of Suffolk Downs, this massive 10,000 residential unit plan that has already begun will change the Beachmont area and our community forever. At full build-out, it will be the size of Back Bay. To throw our arms up in celebration due to one innovation building that's being built on speculation, in exchange for the rest of what's to come, is irrational and unwise. That project will need to be closely monitored to protect the adjacent neighborhoods. Now, I am not suggesting that all development is bad, far from it. But massive projects that we have seen over the last several years, mostly built by out-of-town developers that would never consider actually living in Revere, need to have adequate plans in place prior to building. I drive down Ocean Avenue and shake my head at how the city could remove a lane of traffic at Elliott Circle while adding thousands of additional vehicles to our roads. How does this make any sense? I have always been much more of a believer in redevelopment, taking old buildings and properties and making them new. If we as elected officials are not protecting our existing residents, we are not doing our job. I love this community. My family is here, my business is here, my friends are here. I have the experience and the innovative thinking to deal with difficult day-to-day problems and connecting great ideas to workable solutions. Finally, I want to talk for a moment about a recent story that broke in the Boston papers and local TV news outlets. Boston is looking to relocate their homeless and opioid and alcohol-afflicted people from Elena Cass Boulevard and Mass Ave, oftentimes referred to as Methadone Mile, to a hotel in North Revere that abuts one of our most beautiful, quiet neighborhoods. This is unacceptable. We have our own community to take care of, with our own residents that are suffering with these very same problems. We cannot be a doormat for the city of Boston. We should all know how wrong this is when we're told that hotels in Roxbury, a community within the city of Boston itself, has refused to house these very same population. We need to protect our own community and tell the city of Boston to handle their own affairs. I am a 6-year veteran of the United States Navy, a graduate of Emmanuel College, a longtime business owner, a former mayor and city councilor. If you help elect me to the city council, I believe you'll be helping yourself and the city of Revere. Now, more than ever before, we need experience and leaders that will stand up for all of us. I respectfully ask for one of your 5 votes for Counselor at Large on Election Day, Tuesday, November 2nd. Thank you.